This is my my second, but I just wanted to make sure that my broadcast would act on. If you want a description, a small, fast description about, you can watch my last stream, or if you don't want to watch my last stream, I just want to get into the game with you guys, and so I have 3 different accounts here. The reason I have already 3 accounts is because I had my first one, the Oathbound Paladin, my first account created, and I love it. I have not retrained or changed anything on him so far. And then I made my Warlock because I wanted to make a second account, just to have one kind of more like of a DPS and PvP kind of character. So I had him. And then the double experience came around, and when the double experience came around, I was like, why not create kind of like a mule account that I can put items and save them on, and you know, might as well get them up to a decent level so during double XP so I can have him. So I pretty much started him on double XP, and I got him up to level, I think 20 or 21. And then I didn't really do anything on his account afterwards. I just kind of invoked every day on him, you know, added a couple items to him. And so here, let me just switch to a full view. That way you guys can see the entire screen instead of the comments on the side, because I think I'm going to be able to check the comments on my phone. So let me just change this right now real quick. Or, you know, when I get people on the stream and they start chatting and stuff, you know, then I'll start checking it avidly and start trying to talk back and respond to them. But right now, we're just starting the video and the stream, so let's just kind of put up a full view for you guys. So anyways, yeah, I started him on double XP, got him up to about level 20, didn't do anything besides invoking, and I did dungeons here and there just because, you know, when you invoke, you get the Astral Diamond boost, and you know, if you guys don't know how to check that stuff, in the middle of your PlayStation controller, you have that big kind of rectangular button. If you press that once, it will bring you up to your character, and once you have your character selected, just use the directional buttons like the left, right, and it will scroll through kind of your Astral Diamond boost, your active companion contributions, you know. And it'll also show you some of your buffs, but it won't show all of them. If you have too many, it will just kind of say, you know, the main ones, and then it'll just say at the bottom, and more. And there's no real way of like opening it to see completely everything you have, which I think is not the greatest thing in the world, but you know, it's whatever. You know, and you got your companion right below you as well. And if you press the middle button again, you know, you can check, you know, what's up here and what these symbols mean. For a while, I didn't know what some of the symbols meant. So also in the top right corner, when it shows your prayer and it doesn't have a time limit on it, that pretty much means that you're able to invoke at that time. And I definitely suggest you invoke every single time you're able to, just to, that way so you can get almost all of your invocations done in the same day. You get these portable altars. I would definitely suggest saving the portable altars you get, because that way you could just use one and automatically it spawns a portable altar and you're able to invoke right there, instead of like having to find a campfire or having to come up here and Protector's Enclave to the invoking area. You know, sometimes it saves you a lot of time. But, you know, if you're close to a campfire or something, you know, definitely use the campfire instead of wasting your portable altars. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and do my professions real quick. I'm not going to keep giving you guys, you know, complete tutorials, because I'm sure a lot of you that are going to be watching this video already know how to play. So I'm not going to waste time doing that. So let me just get my professions going here. Oh, wow, I'm level 12 now, so now I can start doing the large chest of goods. I'm actually very happy about that. I've been trying to level this up enough to be able to get there. Oops, I kind of wasted that. Now, since this is kind of my mule account, and I don't really use him for much as of right now, I mean, once he gets almost to level 70, I will probably get him up to 70, and then change him to an actual healing devoted cleric. Because right now it's more of a DPS build instead of a healing build. Because I did a lot of research online, and they said if you just get your cleric and until you get to level 70 with your cleric, you kind of want to just use a DPS build, because if you use a healing build, it's going to take you so much longer to level up, and it'll take a lot longer to get to level 70, and you're like, until you're level 70 and you're doing like epic dungeons and stuff, people don't really need to be healed, because in smaller dungeons, people don't really ever lose health. Even the low level people, they really don't ever lose health or die in small dungeons. Even like the level 60 dungeons that you unlock when you're around level 60, even those ones, people don't, I don't think I've ever seen somebody die. Even if they go down, somebody picks them right back up. If you're creating a cleric, I would do that same thing. Go with the Paragon path. That I think it's the path of oversight, or future sight, or something like that. Just go with the DPS build until you get to level 70, and especially with these new loadout features, it's really easy to do like a DPS build with your devoted cleric and get it all the way up to level 70, and then once you get to level 70, you can just go right into your character screen and you press triangle, and once you press triangle, you can go to your other loadout, and once you're on your other loadout, if you haven't done anything with it yet, you get to re-choose your path. Yeah, there you go, Divine Oracle. Divine Oracle is the actual DPS build, and Anointed Champion is more of the healing build. So if you haven't done your loadout, once you reach level 70, you can do your loadout instead of having to spend a retraining token, and you can actually just do a new loadout for your healing cleric instead. So I greatly recommend that for anybody that's either thinking about creating a cleric or is actually just started being a cleric. I'd definitely take that into consideration. I would also highly recommend getting VIP as soon as you can, because with VIP you get yourself a pouch that gives you an epic dungeon key, and it also gives you, I think, around like 25 or 50 identifying scrolls every day, and it also gives you one enchanted key a day, which the enchanted keys are for opening up lockboxes. I'm sure most of you already know that, and that's a very big help. Now the pouch that has the scrolls and the epic dungeon key, you're allowed to claim that on every one of your characters, but the one with the enchanted key, you're only allowed to collect it on one character. Because it wouldn't really be fair if you had, you paid for 10 character slots and you're able to get an enchanted key on 10 characters all at once. That'd be a little bit, OP. So, anyways, I'm going to try and level up my my stuff here. I wanted to unlock artifact, because that's definitely the one I want, and plus it's also an artifact of union. Because you have the artifact of power, artifact of union, and artifact of stability, and I want a union one. I already have the sigil of the scourge, sigil of the scourge, which I unlocked on my scourge warlock, which is a power artifact, which helps me damage people, and this is an artifact of stability. I mainly only have this so I can spawn a shop anywhere I'm at. So that way, if my inventory gets full, I can sell off whatever, items that I collected mainly just to sell for a coin, And right here, this is where you get it. I already got it, so I'm not able to get it again unless I drop it or do whatever with it or lose it. And each one of these, the The only way to get each one of these is to create a character of that type. Like, let's say you want the Sigil of the Devoted. You need to create a Devoted Cleric, and you need to do a quest that Neverember, which is like the king of Neverwinter, he sends you on a quest, an artifact quest. Now, you're able to unlock the quest at level 60, but I highly recommend you, I mean, unless you're really, really powerful, or you're like a paladin and you can tank, I don't really suggest doing it until you're around level 65 to 70, because even though it unlocks at 60, it's a very strong level or map. You know, the guys will. There's a lot of enemies, and they're really strong, and they will definitely kind of eat you up if you're not too powerful. A buddy of mine had a Hunter Ranger, and he tried doing it when he first got the quest at level 60, and he pretty much got smacked down, you know, like 4 times before he was like, yeah, I need to get a little bit higher of a level before I try this. And then I believe he got to level like 65, and he tried it again, and he still couldn't get it done. I mean, I guess that also is because he's not the most experienced MMO player. And Neverwinter is actually his first MMO he's ever actually played. So I kind of understand that. But, I mean, even for a highly skilled player like me, I did it on my Warlock when my Warlock was level 62, I believe. And it gave me a little bit of a challenge. I still did it in one shot. I died like 1 time, I think, and had to respawn. But other than that, I was able to take it on at level 62. But that's because Warlocks have a high DPS, and I'm a pretty experienced MMO player, so I think that definitely worked to my benefit a lot. Now I'm just trying to find a rank 7 enchantment that I want to put all this XP into, because I currently don't have an artifact that I really want to put a lot of experience into right now. So I'm thinking of putting one into maybe a dark enchantment. Let me see. Movement, lifesteal, and armor penetration. Then we got Radiant, which is gold bonus, maximum hit points, and power. I think power goes. Oh no, I think I might want to go with critical. Which one has critical? I think the Azure, the blue one, the blue Azure one has critical. Do I have any Azures on me? I don't know. Why I have all dark and. Oh, there's an Azure, but it's only rank 5. Yeah, those are all rank 5. Let me see if I got a level rank 7 one in my in the guild bank. Yeah, I also own a guild with about 70 players in it. A lot of people are active, and they help a lot towards the guild. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get one later on. I guess I could take out one of these and actually help rank it up a little bit. Let me withdraw both of these. I'm trying to get a level, or a rank 8. Yeah, a rank 8 Draconic enchantment. And to get a rank 8, you have to have a fully, like a ready to upgrade rank 7 Draconic enchantment. And you also have to have an extra rank level, or rank 7 enchantment to use as one of the requirements to upgrade it. So I'm trying to get one of these up to rank 7 with no experience put into it. That way I can upgrade it. Oh, that's 360 over. I only need 740. So I guess I could put 7 of these. I just need 40 more. That's 500. What does that give me? Oh wow, that's a lot. Empty that slot. Yeah, 135. That's a little too much. Is there any smaller enchantments? I guess not. Alright, so I guess we'll just put the rest into this one. This is the main one that I am pretty close to getting to rank. Yeah, I don't think these are they, yeah, they're bound to my account. Oh, it's bound to my account. I can actually use those for, yeah, I'll use those, but I'll use these other ones for my artifact equipment on my paladin. I didn't even think about that, duh. Oh, I missed one. Ah, screw it, I'll just put it into the bank and do it later. Put that in there. put this in here. Now, if you're a low-level player and you're looking at this bank right now and you're like, holy cow, he has so many enchantments. You know, I got 31 rank 5 enchantments here, and 18 rank 5 here, and 4 rank 7, and 17 rank 5. Like, if you're a low-level player and you're like, oh my god, that's a lot, or, you know, like I have a lot, it's really not at all. Like the 30 rank 5 enchantments that I have, the darkens, I can get like 10 or 20 of them a day. So it's no big deal. Let me switch over actually to my warlock, because the event is going on right now and I really want to score first in this event, which I need to switch to my warlock account that I'm actually doing the event on and get that done. So let me change my character. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Well, I can actually go on my paladin. I think I have enough time because the event just started like right now. So I think I got about like 10 minutes or so. Alright, my stream and my videos, since it's the first beginning few videos, I just want to put as much experience and knowledge and information as I can into my first couple ones. That way, if later down the road I get a lot of subscribers and a lot of viewers, I can be like, hey, if you're a new player, go and watch my first set of X amount of videos, and I got all different types of tips in there and a lot of help and tricks and everything like that. I want to be able to tell them that I got a set of videos that explain a lot of the game. I don't want to just be like, hey, go watch such and such videos so that way you can learn how to do it. Like, I want to have my set of videos that actually help those people. So let me actually check, because I've been trying to build up on these bulk of wool cloths, because there's not really any of them in the auction house, I don't really think. There might be some now, but like yesterday I bought out like all of them. So, I mean, yeah, I really need them, and also I looked at it as maybe like an opportunity to gain some Astral Diamond maybe, because if not a lot of people are, not really anybody are selling them, I can kind of, stack up on a ton of them and then sell them all off. Like this guy's selling 80 for 3,000, what if I sell my whole 100 for, 3,500? That's pretty good. So let's just do the math real quick. I always keep a calculator on me and I keep a notebook. The reason for that is I do a lot of trading on the auction house and flipping items, and I do a ton of stuff on the auction house and make a ton of Astral Diamonds. So I always keep a calculator and a notebook on me. I keep the notebook for when I actually do make a purchase. I write it down in the notebook so I can keep track of how much I paid for it. That way, if I'm trying to sell it and somebody undercuts my price, and I try to undercut their price, I make sure that by undercutting their price, I'm not making it cheaper than what I paid for it, because with how many flips I do some days, like, there's no possible way for me to remember how much I paid for each of the items I have. And if you know what you're doing, it's actually very, very easy to flip items on here and make good profit off of it. I don't know anybody who's played RuneScape, but RuneScape has the Grand Exchange. And when the Grand Exchange was fairly new to RuneScape, I made millions of gold on that game with the Grand Exchange. But now it's to the point where, like, you can go on their website and they got every item on there and they explain how much there is, and the price going up and down for the past 3 months. So it's not like, it's pretty much at a set price for everything, and there's a set amount, and there's no expiration date. There's no expiration date on any of the sales. So it's like, if you have an account and you sell everything that you got in your account and then you log out and you don't play for 3 years, like, all your items are still on the Grand Exchange unless somebody bought them. But if nobody's bought them, all your items stay on the Grand Exchange for 3 years, so it does not help the exchange at all, that there's not a expiration date. If there was an expiration date, like on Neverwinter, it'd make it a lot more competitive, and actually worth it to some people that are actually trying to use it as a means of making some gold. So I make a fair amount of gold flipping on the auction house, and I make a fair amount of Astro Diamonds flipping on the auction house, and on my professions I surprisingly make some decent Astro Diamonds because of the certain specific things that I create. I guess I will make a video one of these days about the kind of the best ways that I found to make good profit off of my professions and off of flipping items on the market, and I'll try to help you out with which items to flip and everything like that. You know, because a lot of other players that flip stuff on the auction house, they don't want to let you know what they're flipping, because then they're like, oh, well, if I let everybody know what I'm flipping, then everybody else is going to flip those same items, and then I'm not going to be able to make money off of it. But you know what, like, I'm a player that is experienced enough in flipping that I don't need one exact item that I'm lucky on and that I make Astro Diamonds on, you know? I could tell all of you every single item that I flip, and even if every single person in the whole world starts flipping those items and crashes the price on it, like, I'm still skilled enough where I can make, you know, I could still make profit. I'll come up with new items. I'll find new items. Like, I'm really well at that, you know? And hopefully, later down the road, you know, if you guys are actually interested in my videos, I can teach all of you how to do the same thing, you know? So let's see here. Top player is 74. So let's take out 75. Yeah, let's take out 75 just to get him first. And see if anybody... Value... 25, confirm. Now I'll go put 75 in there. And if anybody goes over me, you know, I have a ton more. Place 50, 10, 20, 5, bam. Number 1. Now let's get some more. Just in case somebody does undercut me. Let's take out like 50. I think that'll work. Oops, I messed up on that. Move that one there, make it 50. Well, is there an option for 75 or? I don't know, let's check. Alright, so 85 makes it 50, and another 25, so that makes it 160. Oops, that's 60, not 160. I'm gonna end up missing the whole thing because I'm sitting here trying to check numbers and stuff. No, alright, 50. $39, $38. You know what? Let's just get like, pull out 20 more. Just have 20 on me. Or 35 is fine. That way I can just pop them all in at the last second and make sure that nobody like just is like, haha, I got you at the last second. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4. Put an extra 10 just in case. 1. Yes! What? Yeah, yeah. Copper? How do I get higher than copper? How am I only copper? I'm gonna put in like 1 million? if I at least have to put in 100. I'll check next time. That's weird. I don't know, I guess you have to put in like 100 to be entered in silver. Let's see how many we have here.
It's a joyous day. Thank you for helping.
Oh, thank you. Alright, we got 6. It's not bad. How many days left? 2 days left? Alright. Got 2 days left. I don't think I'm gonna have enough days to get this bell, but there's the pack and there's this barbecued meat. Level 60 to 70 deals 10,000 points. Hmm, 10,000. What do my regular potions do? I want to go check something. I wonder if that 10,000 is actually more than... No, I don't. I think the superior one does like 25,000 or something. Yeah, see, that's 25,000. Or 70% of your max health, up to 25,000. So that's up to 25,000. And that's up to 10,000. So that little piece of steak is not really that good. I mean, it does remove the effects of bad effects, but you know, I'm just gonna save my just save my points up, and then next time it comes around, we will put in over 100 and see what bracket that gets us into. Hopefully, it's like silver instead of bronze. So I think if I get into a higher bracket, I'll get more points out of it. Hopefully. Maybe not, but hopefully. So I think I've been opening those, but I think I want to actually start saving them. Because I like saving stuff. Like, if you watch a lot of my stuff, you'll realize that I like hoarding. I like hoarding everything. Because then that way when I open something up, it's not just like 1 or 2 of them. Like I'm opening up like, 20 or 30 or 50. Which is a lot funner, because then you're like, yeah, keep opening them and see what's the best thing I can get, instead of being like, oh, I opened up 1 the other day and I got, I got 2 marks of potency. Well, guess what? The other day I opened up 55 of them and I got, I got 35 marks of potency and I got 2 coalescence wards and, yeah, right, like I'm going to get a coalescence ward out of one of these boxes. I don't even think that's an option. No, it's definitely not an option. Alright, so, I can open up these. If you guys are wondering why in all of my banks I'm saving up all these celestial bags of refining, some of you will know, but some of you may not. Out of these celestial bags, you're almost guaranteed to get a coupon like this, 15% off any profession pack. And so, you can go into the Zen market and go to like, profession pack, and just said 15% off a profession pack. Maybe it's this one. What the hell? Why is it lying to me? Off any profession pack. Yeah. Any profession pack. So why doesn't it work for the profession? Oh, that's a profession boosting pack. Yeah, but those are on sale. Yeah, see, so there's no way I can actually tell. Alright, it says 20% off right here, and it's only $240. But why is it when you go down to the items... Oh, it is $240 here too. Alright, for a second I didn't think it had the percentage off. Alright, that's why. But I discard them. But anyways, I save up those little pouches because, like, let's say I want to actually buy something off the Zen market, today. Let's say I want to buy some enchanted keys. I can open up all those pouches and I'm guaranteed to get like 5 or 6 coupons that give me at least like 40 or 50% off of each enchanted key, which, instead of spending, 100 each key, I'm only spending like 60 each key, which is so much better. And then if I'm buying, if I'm paying 60 instead of 100, that's actually a good 40 off every key. So then after like 2 keys, buying 2 keys with the percentage off, I'm actually able to buy another one. So with this fancy shirt, I'm actually going to send it over to my devoted cleric because I would rather just, you know, make it through my profession since my my mail smithing level is pretty high. It's better just to make it and send it over to my account instead of spending the actual astral diamonds to pay for it. Hello, whoever just joined my streaming. Welcome. I got tips, tricks, and gameplay. I'm not going to have tips and tricks every single moment of the stream, but you know, as I go throughout the gaming, I will be giving off little tips and tricks. Like, for example, with the mail system, I don't know how many people understand this, but you can actually use the mail system as a means of storing more items, kind of like a bank. Because you can send items to yourself. Like Cleric Karma is another account of mine, so I'm going to send them over this shirt. And now, let me see if I have anything else I want to send over. I don't think I do. So I'm going to send over this shirt, right? And I just do send. Now, even though it shows up on this account, it also shows up on every other one of my accounts. So when I go on my Cleric account, that shirt is also going to be in that mail. Like you could see right here, I got like MISC. You know, I got random items that I don't have enough space for, so I put them in the mail. I put, you know, my rare refining stones. I put my greater refining stones. And just so you guys know, mail never expires. So you don't have to worry about your mail one day just randomly up and disappearing on you, because those don't go away. I found that to be a very, very helpful way of storing items, because if you use like a mule account and you store all your items on one account, you have to constantly go on that account, and then you have to put those items into your shared bank, and then you have to go back on your other account and take the items out the shared bank. And you know, if you're trying to transfer 20, 30 items, it's going to take forever. You know, if you have it in the mail, it takes 2 seconds, you know, if that. So I found that a way better way of doing it. So that helps me out a lot. I don't know, I think I already did all the dungeons I could for today to get all the Astral Diamond bonus. So I think I'm going to actually go and complete some more of my campaign, which right now I'm doing the Elemental Evil campaign. This is my second account that I'm trying to get to level 70 on. I just got to level 70 on my Oathbound Paladin. I just got to 70 on about 2 weeks ago. And I want to have 2 accounts that are level 70, because you can actually unlock a specific quest that you're only allowed to do when you have 2 level 60 accounts. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can you move out the way, you stupid thing? I don't know how my internet is not currently good enough to broadcast. That makes no sense. Who's ever watching right now, if you can hear me but you can't see the screen, I'm actually going to put the chat up on the screen. So if you can chat with me and just let me know, like if the screen is back up or if it comes back up, that would be so helpful and very appreciated. Because I have no real way of knowing that, like when it comes back up for you guys, because I don't think it sends me a message. Oh great, he's gone. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this broadcast for now, guys, and I'm going to make another broadcast and pick right up on where I left off. So I'll see you guys back in a minute. Hopefully I can lower the quality down to like 480, which I don't think is that bad. So I'll be back. And we will